In fact, Carrie, earlier I used to sit and counsel the patients, and I've realized that rather than counseling, spending time on counseling, if you just put the lens in the patient's eye and make them lie down for about half an hour, your job is done. So we've got these bunk beds in the clinic, and it's written on the bed that sleep on this bed to get rid of your glasses. So when the other patients,
Yes.
they see kids sleeping on the bed, that acts as a marketing gimmick as well, because then people want to know what that kid is doing, why the kid is sleeping on the bed, and that becomes a talking point for Ortho-K.
Yes.
So one
Yes,
patient is
Yashwant, I've seen
sleeping,
a
the
picture
other
of
one is
that.
looking at me.
I've seen the picture of that in your clinic. I think that's
Yeah,
a
so
very
it
brilliant
works
idea.
very well. It works very well.
Calling names at
Carry
school.
just 15 minutes of wearing Ortho-K lenses and lying down, the kid would come down from the bed and say that I want this.
Yes.
They're pretty sure they want it.
I had a parent come in, little 7-year-old, and she was already minus 650. And the mom was, had heard about me and was just tearful about what was going on with her kid's vision, her child's vision. And so we managed to, we took her in and did the Ortho-K part, she's so, little. And I remember the first time coming to the clinic, and she came the one day follow up without lenses, and we drove up to the parking lot, and they drove up their car, and she came out in her car, and I'm away on the other side of the parking lot, and she waved to me, this 650 myope, without anything on.
Without correction, yeah.
It brought tears to my eyes. It was like, and the mom, I mean, it's like, and she was so withdrawn, right? She was so withdrawn inside of herself, and all of a sudden now she's changed. She's just
true.
She's just growing. She doesn't have that fear that she had before, that she can't navigate through her space, because now she can as well as anyone else can. Maybe.
Carrie, you had tears in your eyes, but have you had patients wherein the mother started crying because of happiness that their daughter is able to finally see?
Yes.
I mean, this is pretty common.
Yes. Yeah.
My child can see. My child can see. They're so excited.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
True.
Yeah, and we support those parents every way we can and every facet that we can, because we realize the massive things that they have on their shoulders as parents ourselves, right? They're so worried about your children. I know Irene and I have talked about her, one of her kids too, that she's walked through and done really well with them. And it's parental, this huge thing we have, that caring for this child. I mean, in all aspects, at some point. So like, you've freed them, right? You guys, you just taken that away. Yeah.
I can speak for for the patient, and as a mother, I can speak.
Yes.
Mother of a myope. So
yes.
it's truly amazing,
just it is.
And definitely the change in confidence level, it's amazing. And their participation, not just in academics, in sports. I've had kids whose parents want them to do well in sports, but the child's very reluctant, or they can't do swimming, they can't do football with the glasses, or and without, if they are moderate myopes. So many kids have done so well in sports, and that's one thing. I think it's amazing for both the parents and the child.
What amazing? Yes, Yashwant, go ahead. Yeah.
I still remember my first patient. I gave her Ortho-K lenses, and she wore them for about a year or so. And then later on, I think a new design of daily disposable soft contact lenses had come into the market. And I thought of giving this option as well to my patients, because I believe in giving all the options. And I said, look, there is a new lens and it is like this. And she said, I'm not even interested in listening to you, because this is working fine for me.
Yeah. We've had patients who hundreds and thousands of a second is important in swimming competition, and going from goggles to Ortho-K has made the difference for them in their competitions, raised them to a new level.
Absolutely.
If you're interested in getting the rest of the episode, consider becoming a paid supporter of the Myopia Mindset. In addition to an extended version of this episode and every other episode that we do, you'll also get access to exclusive monthly bonus episodes of the Myopia Mindset. And I know you're interested. You've made it this far. You can do so on our Substack, myopiamindset.substack.com. I'll see you at the next one.